1 week from today, Timmy Olsen will walk out of prison a free man.
Yeah, he pleaded guilty to manslaughter in the death of Kiplyn Davis, who vanished more than 3 decades ago. Her remains were never found.
During a 2021 parole hearing, Olsen was given the chance to say where Kiplyn's remains were located and then get an earlier release from prison, but he didn't take the opportunity. In a story you'll only see here on 2 News, Jim Spiewak revisits that hearing and found out if double jeopardy could apply if he ever decides to say anything.
I was able to speak with one of Olsen's attorneys for this story. She claims that Timmy is a changed man and just wants to move on with his life after spending the last 20+ years in both federal and state prison, all tied to Kiplyn's disappearance.
You can hear me okay, Mr. Olsen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started.
March 9th, 2021, with 5 years left on his 15-year manslaughter sentence, Timmy Brent Olsen has a parole hearing, virtually.
Okay, so you don't want to talk about the events of that day?
Not until I speak to my lawyer, no. It's a serious matter, and I take it very seriously, and I don't want anything to be misconstrued in the way that I answer it or answer it incorrectly.
That year, Utah lawmakers passed a new law allowing for early release in homicide cases if a prisoner helps recover a victim's remains. The board read that law directly to Olsen.
So with this in mind, I don't know if there's any testimony that you would like to offer that you have cooperated in good faith with the efforts to locate the victim's remains.
Until I can't answer that. I'm sorry.
Olsen's attorney was in the hearing, and he told the board that he spoke to her the evening before, but over and over refused to talk about what happened or where Kiplyn's remains may be.
I've said many times that.
Then Kiplyn's father spoke directly to Olsen, as he had for decades.
So here we are at another crossroads again, and all I'm asking is that Tim will soften his heart and tell my family where Kiplyn is buried, and we recover her remains.
The board pressed him one last time.
There's nothing you could do to nothing?
No, I've done everything that I can do.
And I was more responsible for...
Attorney Carolyn Howard represents Olsen, and she spoke with him shortly before our interview.
Timmy had a lot to gain by saying more than he had said previously. Do you feel that way? Does Timmy feel that way?
I think that Timmy, at least from what I've done to work, at least in my experience in working with him, that he has tried to always be honest, and that's all that I can say.
Howard says while in prison, Olsen has worked toward a counselor certification to teach juvenile offenders, is close to earning an associate's degree in Bible studies, and completed some HVAC training and plans to pursue that when released.
And that's somebody that has taken accountability. I know that he wants to change and that he spent the 18 years doing that.
The legal reality is that when Olsen walks out of prison, he won't be on parole. No ankle monitor, no supervision.
He's subject to, the limitations of having a felony conviction, but in terms of, his everyday life, he will essentially just be on his own.
Sky Lazaro is a defense attorney not associated with this case.
Could Timmy walk out of prison when he gets out and say, I did it and I know where the remains are, without any repercussion legally?
I don't think he can do so without the potential for any legal repercussion.
In the state's jurisdiction, Olsen was charged with murder and pled guilty to manslaughter.
He can come out tomorrow and say, I killed her, I did it, here's where her body is, and the state can't do anything. Double jeopardy has attached.
But on the federal side, where Olsen was first convicted of perjury and served federal prison time, Lazaro says it's more legally gray.
He was convicted of a perjury, but he was not charged with, and double jeopardy didn't attach to the underlying crime or the murder. So, the answer is it's not over for him, absolutely.
Howard says Olsen told her prison gave him daily structure, purpose, and credits the system with helping him overcome alcoholism. She also says that he feels fear of the unknown to walk into a society that has changed so much since when he went away. I have put our full interview with Carolyn Howard on KUTV's YouTube page. Reporting in studio, Jim Spiewak, KUTV 2 News.